So the hard R-rated action badassery of 2016 continues as Gerard, Butler, and Eckhart take on England in London Has Fallen. After the untimely death of the British Prime Minister, the world's most powerful leaders gather in London to pay their respects. Yet, without warning, terrorists unleash a devastating attack that leaves the city in chaos and ruins, with many world leaders killed in the process. Thus, Secret Service agent Mike Banning springs into action to bring the U.S. President Benjamin Astor to safety. However, it is soon brought to light that one of the world's most wanted arms dealers is intent on seeing the president executed in front of the entire world. Now it's up to Banning to save his commander-in-chief from a horrible fate, and to wipe out the terrorist force to allow London to rise again. So, as would be evident by the poster over here over my shoulder, I absolutely love the first film, Olympus Has Fallen. It was my favorite action film of 2013. I absolutely loved it so much because it was a complete total throwback to like a 1990s hard R-rated action film. I so much compared to being sort of like the unproduced Under Siege 3, and just like, I loved it so much. I saw it like twice in the theater. I loved that film, and I was a bit excited for this film coming up, and it kept driving me nuts every time they kept pushing the release date back, because it's supposed to come out in October, but then they got scared off by The Martian. Then it was supposed to be released in January, but then they pushed it back to March. So I've been waiting 6 months for this movie to come out. And I absolutely did enjoy the hell out of this movie. Because, again, it's just a full-on, pure action film. Not pulling punches, just going forward on such a great level for just complete, total entertainment value. I absolutely enjoyed London Has Fallen, and I was a little bit trepidatious that Antoine Fuqua, the director of the first film, was not returning, and apparently is not involved at all with this sequel. They got a new director in Babak Najafi, who is someone I knew nothing about and really wasn't tested in American films, especially in any type of action film that I was aware of. But I can say that seeing this film, there really didn't seem like there was a fall-off in the quality of the direction of the film. I was very much impressed that everything came off on a very solid note, very strong footing with the direction of the film, how things came together with the story and the characters, and a lot of things just, it came off as a very fun, entertaining type of film that I was very pleased with. That you can be a little trepidatious about going into an action film sequel. It's like, are they just going to kind of carbon copy a plot and be a little bit lazy? You're going to do the same stuff over and over again. But I found London Has Fallen to be pretty good, that they upped the stakes, a bigger type of scale type of film instead of like just a siege film inside the White House. Now you're sieging all of London, and you got kind of a good sort of buddy dynamic in this film, because you got Gerard Butler as Mike Banning being there alongside President Astor, portrayed by Eckhart. So there's a lot of that in the film, that the two of them are going around in the film, being under attack, and being kind of this tandem offense in a certain way, this tandem team and everything, really kind of going forth and really having good action between them, really good chemistry and charisma and wit that they strike off between each other right from the first scene of the film. You just get that going for the whole film. You just feel that quality that very much is very solid on that level as sort of a buddy action film, but it doesn't rely on that so much, but it still has great beats of character and emotion in certain places that you really just connect with these guys. It's like one of those films that if you're into it, if you're into this type of thing, if you're into it, just a good, solid, fun action film, it's gonna get you. You're gonna get into the characters, gonna enjoy these characters, what they have to offer, and the emotion of the film's gonna kind of tap into at certain points where we kind of give you the stakes, give it a little bit of drama, give a little bit of a risk involved, something to lose, some kind of consequence involved in the storyline. It's like, if you're into the film, you're gonna feel those types of things, you're gonna find those qualities in the film, you're really gonna be invested in what these characters are going through throughout the whole film, and still have a great, fun, energetic, entertaining ride with this film. And like I said, the action I thought was still pretty damn good. That they do a lot of different things, because again, it's not totally a siege film where you're doing a lot of close quarter combat, stuff like that, which is still in the film, but you get a little larger scale action, a lot of stuff here and there that really just kind of shows off a lot of other stuff they can do. You got a lot more wider action, a lot more things going on that you can cover with the camera and everything, and the action sequence could be a bit more elaborate here and there. So it's like there's a lot of good things, and plus you get a car chase in this film too that I thought was really damn good. There's a lot of good things with the action, and I was like really pleased that the CGI in the first film definitely kind of fell off. It really just felt like they had a budget under $100 million, and it seemed like the one thing that got cut was kind of the quality of the visual effects. I feel like the visual effects of London Has Fallen, they're not going to be up for any contention of awards, but I feel like they upped the quality a little bit. They got a little bit further up the scale there without kind of going too high, whatnot, with the budget, whatnot, but it's just like, they improved a little things. They kind of get a little bit better visual effects. Not fantastic, but they still improved it, not make it as so much of an obvious thing in the film. And just like various things in the film just really connected very well. I just like, just the fact I like this type of action movie. We have just an action here in the film that's just totally attitude. Gerard Butler just brings so much quality to this character of Mike Banning that's like completely throwback to like your John McClane's or whatnot. Guys who just have that edge, that wisecracking edge with a lot of attitude, just like they just kind of say fuck off in the face of danger. It's like one great moment in the film was like they got 100 terrorists in the film. It's like, well, they should have brought more people. So it's like it's great little moments in the film. You just see that attitude, just like it just pumps you up, it just gets you jacked up. Just like, yeah, man, just this guy's just like all gung ho about it. He's gonna go charging in there, blowing shit up, spraying gunfire all over the place. Just fantastic. I love action films like this. Just go all the way in, have a lot of attitude, a lot of good stakes, a lot of big kind of colossal type of stuff, but still have fantastic sort of physical combat as well. I just enjoyed what this film really had to offer. I thought Eckhart also did a really good job again, as President Asher just did a really solid job showing toughness, but also a sentimental side of it as well with his family, stuff like that. Just like you see a good dimensionality with his character. And a lot of the other people in the film just do a very good job. Morgan Freeman, as always, never does anything but his best in the films. And just like everyone does a good job in the film. There's no acting performance that falls off. And even the new villains we have with this film, because I really enjoyed Rick Ewan in the first film. He had so much charisma. It was such an enjoyable villain. This time they went for much more darkly serious, threatening, lethal type of villains in this film that people are just like have no humanity. They have nothing like that. There's not as much of a wit to them. They're much more deadly serious in a certain way. So I thought that worked very well for the film. It kind of changed things up. Didn't want to carbon copy what you did in the first film, so you still create a different type of villain that still is very effective in the film, but not as entertaining as what you got with the first film. But there's so many things I just enjoyed about the film. The action is so very well done. I thought the storyline still remains very simple, while still having a few little twists and turns in there to make it interesting, to keep it going. I thought London Has Fallen is still a very good follow-up, good sequel to Olympus Has Fallen. That if you enjoyed the first film, you're definitely going to enjoy this one, because it's just the same exact type of quality of entertainment, that type of attitude the first film had. A lot of various things. Even if there's some things maybe not quite as good. I thought some of the cinematography, well, not bad cinematography, I just thought visually a lot of the scenes in the film, sort of daytime scenes in London, seemed a little bleak, a little kind of desaturated. Could have used a little bit more visual punch in certain places, but little nitpicky type of things that just don't affect the film overall. I had a good time with this film. I noticed there's a low critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, and there was a low critic score for the first film on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like, don't look at that. If you enjoy a hard R-rated action film, stuff from the 80s or 90s, your Die Hards, your Schwarzenegger films, stuff like that. I just watched Red Heat, Eraser, and Commando yesterday, so of course I like this film. I enjoy films like that. I enjoy films just like this. If you want a fun time, you like that type of action film, go into this, you're going to have a fun time. Just relax, engage yourself, you're going to enjoy it. So, I know a lot of people are giving me a little bit more kind of down votes or whatnot. I'm all for it. I love this type of stuff. I want more films like this. We used to get films like this all the time. Now it's a little bit more special occasion type of stuff when this sort of thing comes around, when you have like a Deadpool, or you have Olympus Has Fallen, or John Wick or whatnot. They don't come along as often as they used to years ago, but seems like when they're really kind of doing these films, they really hit it off well, like a Dread or whatnot. When they really go for it, you got the people passionate about it, really want to do a good job. I think they come out with some really good stuff. So I really enjoyed London Has Fallen. I thought it was a fun, entertaining action film. Go ahead and check it out. If you enjoyed the first film, this is definitely what you're going to enjoy about London Has Fallen. So if you've seen the film, your comments below, very much appreciated, and the thumbs up on the video, always well appreciated as well. Take a breath here, slow down. But spread the links around the social media, get people involved here. I like getting more people here, because without you guys spreading the links around, get more awareness, saying, hey, this stuff is good, I like it, maybe you'll enjoy it too. So spread the links around, hit me up on social media with the links in the description below, and I'll be back with some other great action film reviews. And of course, at the end of the month, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. I got my ticket purchased. I'm gonna see it. You're gonna get a review. I'm getting really psyched, and this is gonna be a big month. We also got Daredevil coming up, season 2 on Netflix. Hopefully I'll be able to get a review done of that on the weekend or so. It gets released on Netflix. And I'm running out of breath here, so a lot of stuff. It's gonna be an exciting month. I'm really excited for everything that I have coming up. So hopefully I'll get to all of it and not get too swamped or whatnot. But London Has Fallen, check it out. I definitely enjoy it. So take good care, guys. Thanks for watching. Love ya. Bye-bye.